Hi everyone, I will now explain to you how to install the AOS. It is a very simple procedure. The only thing you need is a clean Ubuntu 20 machine. So let's start. The first thing is you want to run the installation script. I will tell you how to find it. Open your browser, you can write in GitHub AOS Web API, and then you will find the system GitHub. Open the AOS Web API GitHub. Okay, in here you have a README with a lot of content, experiments and things like that. But for the installation, the only thing we need is this file, the AOS Ubuntu 20 install.bash. I will simply download the entire project. Okay, go to downloads, extract it, okay, and let's click the file and properties, permissions, make it executable, even though I'm not sure that it's mandatory, and then open a console. Okay, and inside the console we will run the installation, run it as sudo bash, and then just write the path. Okay, click enter your sudo password. It will install the AOS components like the AOS Web API, AOS-Solver, the GUI, also other dependencies like MongoDB, and it will install Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is needed to debug your models after you will send them. Okay, so just run the script. I already ran the installation, and also after the installation is completed, it will write you a few manual operations that you will need to take, and I will now explain it. The important thing here is not to stop the installation in the middle, because it may cause trouble in installing the system if you will stop it in the middle. Okay, so this is important. So after you install the system, you will need to add a few extensions to Visual Studio Code. Okay, once again open the console, just write code, which was now installed, Visual Studio Code, and in Visual Studio click crtl+shift+x to open the extension panel, and in here there are 3 extensions you will need to install. One is the C++ extension of Microsoft, the other one is CMake, and the other one is CMake Tools. Okay, CMake Tools is also a Microsoft development. Okay, you can just write here in the menu, you can write you can filter it, okay, and then to find what you need and install it. I already installed them. Now after you install these extensions, you will need to configure your AOS-Solver project in CMake. So I'll do it with you. You will need to click open folder, and in here inside your home click AOS, then AOS-Solver open. Okay, and now you open the Solver project. When you will send documentation file, it will generate a model of the problem inside this project. And now we want to configure CMake, so just click crtl+shift+p and then write CMake configuration. Okay, and then select it. After you will select it, it will probably ask you to select a debugger. Just select the latest version, the latest debugger. I already did it, so it won't ask me. And after you will do the configuration of the AOS-Solver, then you will need to build. You can click build here at the bottom, or you can just do crtl+shift+p and once again CMake build. Okay, now your build may fail because you didn't send any project to be generated, but the important step is that we configure the project and we are just clicking build to see that everything is working properly. Okay, so after we configure the Visual Studio Code, what you need to do, you just need to download the Postman application, and you will have after you will run the installation, after you will run the bash file for the installation of the AOS, it will write you the link from where to download the Postman. All of the steps that we just went through and all of the links, they will all be written inside the description of this YouTube video. Thank you very much.